Axel, buddy. He couldn't have timed himself sniffing the camera better. Come back here. Axel. Dude. Oi, nope, that is not for you, idiot. Actually. Hey. Yay, Glacia, DizzzyIzzzy, welcome in. Thank you. Ah! I'm gonna clip that and make a shark emote out of that, Axel, you dumb cunt. Oh, actually, the zip tie's up here. That's his favorite. We're not gonna get anything done. That was actually planned today, it sounds like. Hi, Chadney. Bing bong. I have TTS on, but it's really quiet. Let me turn that shit up. Alright. Test it. Let's see if that works. You're welcome, behave. With the TTS, please. Delicious. That's how I feel about it, Kadrid. I'm gonna have to just turn up sound in general, I think. Oh, Axel, put the butthole away. Alright. Oh, music's gonna be too loud for a second, chat. Hold on. Okay, let's see if we can hear TTS now. Axel, do you think we can hear TTS? He's so angry. Alright. Hi, peeps. Commit arson. Let's not do that. Alright, TTS is a little bit better. It's audible, which is a start. Okay. So, welcome to the not regular setup. We're doing some arts and crafts today. I have a couple of things I want to do. First of all is, let me show you. Alright. So, we got this big old container of rocks here, chat. No, it's there. These are rocks that we have tumbled from various places, lots of different sizes, shapes, cool patterns and shit. I knew that the 8 rock strokes were coming, but that was real fast, guys. Like it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but there's some really pretty rocks in here. There's some smaller ones at the bottom. And we've got all these rocks that we've tumbled, and Jacob and I were sort of brainstorming, like, what are we gonna do with all of these rocks? What are we gonna do with them all? Because there's so many. And I was doing some Pinteresting, and I didn't like pretty much anything that I saw. And then I had a thought, and I don't know if it is an original thought, but I wanted to put it into, I wanted to make it reality. So let me show you what I was thinking. All right, chat. So I've got some photos of Devastator, right? And they're pretty zoomed in, but what they have in common is they each have like a trail or something going on, right? So this one's got dust trail coming off of it, and this one, which is kind of hard to tell because it's zoomed in, it's going through a water splash. So there's like water going up on either side of the car and a bit in front of it or whatever. And so I was thinking, like, what if I got some canvases, and what if I, like, get that one out of the way. What if I put, you know, painted the car onto the canvases, and then did something kind of like that coming away from it. This doesn't look great, right? It's one of those things where it looked good in my head, but I didn't know if it was going to work out in reality. And in my head, I would have like this like left-facing one, the front-facing one, and a right-facing one. Izzy, you ask, why are there only 2 images? Well, that is because I have already done one. Full disclosure, chat, I am not an artist. I am actually pretty embarrassed by the things I draw most of the time. But I am pretty happy with how this came out. So this was the first attempt, and I think it fucking rocks. There was no pun intended there, but that also was great. Yeah, I think it's fun. Again, super, like, not professional at the thing, but this is a way that we can still see all of our favorite rocks. They're not just getting, like, glued to the backside of a pot where we'll never see them. And like, it'll be up on the wall. It's rally related, so I get, as far as I'm concerned, brownie points. Thank you. Yeah, I think the camera just may not do justice to the rocks. Let me actually see if... Peak them Fig Newtons. Don't call me out like that. Don't call me out like that. So, let's see. Oh, actually that view, the lighting kind of sucks, but you kind of get an idea of how it's come out. What the fuck is the... I can't tell which way to turn it for the camera chat, but yeah, I think it's pretty fucking cool. So one of the things that we are going to be doing today is we are going to be doing that again with one of these. I haven't decided which one we're going to do yet. It'll actually probably depend on what rocks we have in the container, because a lot of the rocks in there right now are kind of too big for what we're doing. So we'll play with that. So that's one of the things that we're doing. The other thing that we are doing, let me get this out of the way for now, is we have a bunch. Do we have a pre-made one somewhere, Jacob? Is that one over on the bench over there of these? What is the red over there? Okay, I can show the little tiny ones. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Okay, so will you sell your rally racing art under the pseudonym Frida Kahlo? I am more goth today. I keep mentioning the fact that I don't get to wear my goth stompers very much, and I do not regret the purchase, but I am sad that I do not have more places to wear them. And so I mean, I'm not in all black, but I did goth myself up a little bit today, just so I could do this. No regrets. Anyway. Figured that'd bring you out of the woodwork. Alright, anyway. So, the next thing that we're doing, isn't it? Hang on. This may just be a fashion thing now. So, it's shorts, right? It's shorts, but it's got like the skirt and then the cool strap. I love it. Yeah, that's super cool. I have it in like a reddish color too upstairs. Yeah. Okay, I've completely forgot what I was doing. So, look at this tiny little guy, chat. Look at this tiny little guy. Anyone tell me what that is? It's a bit of a cutie. So, a little baby jerry can? Yes, little baby jerry can. Jacob has been 3D printing a bunch of these. And by a bunch, I mean many. The plan is... Oh, okay, apparently some of the glue is still wet. Yikes. I just got super glue all over my fingers again. God, this happens so often. Alright, well, I'm gonna separate these and sit them in a way that they're actually gonna dry. Yikes. Anyway, Jacob super glued a bunch of magnets to the back of them, and to now myself. And so I'm going to be painting them the same red that I've painted the mini ones. I was just looking at them trying to figure out why that magnet wasn't in the right place, but you just had a bigger magnet laying around, huh? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's the plan with these. Axel Kitty, hi! You gonna come say hi to chat again? Because that was super helpful and fun when you did that earlier. Wasn't it? You gonna come say hi? You can come say hi? Hi. Oh my goodness, he's so helpful no matter what room I'm in, chat. You wanna play with the zip tie again, kitty? He doesn't want to play with the zip tie anymore. No. He's done with my shenanigans, chat. I'll leave it there. Because if I look away, he'll want it. Or actually, he was trying to get this earlier, wherever I put it. This, like, little band thingy. No? Wow. He's done with his crimes today. Good job, buddy. No crime. Oh, no, never mind. There will be crime. There will be crime. Alright. So, I think we're gonna start with Axel kisses. We're gonna start with Axel kisses, and then I think we're gonna start with doing the like canvasy thing, because there's a lot of steps to this. So, and I know as soon as I put this on the table, Axel will step on it because he's a cunt with no concept of what. Yes, so we're making a bunch of those for a bunch of our friends, and I think that's going to be really, really fun. So, let's switch this over. Which one are we doing today, chat? They are both going to be challenging for different reasons, and I'll tell you why. This one is going to be challenging because it's like the full front of the car, so it's just going to be more detailed across the board. this one is going to be difficult because the photo quality, when it's in black and white like this, and with the motion blur, it's going to be way harder to capture the details accurately. So kind of the opposite problem here. But there's less on this car to worry about. Are you feeling more about headlights or caboose? You vote for full frontal Devastator? Okay, we've got a vote for full frontal. Nothing about that answer surprises me from you, Tim. So the way that we'd be positioning this is like, kinda, I would probably actually even cut off some of the car, maybe? I don't know. It depends on the rocks? Yeah. So that's the other thing too, is we have this container full of rocks. A lot of them are just going to be too big, and I haven't quite figured out how we're going to deal with that. So what I do want to do with this one though is this rock, and this rock, which I wish the detail would pick up better on these, because this one is, like, these are really cool rocks. It's just like the detail is lost on them a bit. These ones all have like water stain marks on them, so it'd be cool to incorporate those. But they're quite large, especially compared to the other ones. So if we remove a bunch of the like stupid big ones from in here, then that leaves us with in the penis club. So we've got those. We're actually, before we do the final portrait, we're actually going to probably need more finished tumbled rocks, chat. So let's grab those out. Stop it! I also want like a mix of color too, if I can. I want some variety in the rocks. So let's just start with that and see how we feel about how they get laid out. Just trying to think, how did I do it on the other one? Okay, so I kind of started with some of the bigger rocks towards the bottom. Kind of like that. And then you kind of, like, you want the splash motion, right? We'll fiddle with this and like make it feel nicer. I just want to get them laid out a bit. The other thing we can, this one's so little. The other thing we can do is, honestly, that doesn't even look that bad. The other thing I like to do is like make it slightly heavier at the bottom in terms of like the density of the rocks going up, so it looks like the biggest amount of water here and then more droplets that way, if that makes sense. We're also going to have the, like I have in the other one, let me get that in a position I can actually show it off. Like we have in this one, we're also going to do like some sort of swirl or water splash pattern to show the movement between the rocks. And that will help balance it a bit, I think, too.
Do you have an idea for the negative space directly above it?
I do not. And so this was that's kind of why I wanted to like map it out before I drew anything. Like the way that this canvas is, it's just gonna have negative space. The only way that I could do it where it wouldn't Kadrid potentially is, if I move them, is if I did the car coming off from this side, if that makes sense, and the water splash going like all the way over here, but then I would still have that negative space. Every single one of the canvases is gonna have negative space like that. just with the way that it's designed. Oh. But I already have, like,
Just wondering.
yeah. I'm making it up as I go, dude. I don't even know. I got no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So I just wanted to have enough room to get enough rocks on here to actually show off the rocks. Was the main thing. Let's just see. This is only temporary. I just want to get an idea of where the right place is to start doing the car. I guess. I also kind of need to add more rocks to this one. This one's going to use up a lot more rocks than the others. Also, you're very funny, Pally. You're hilarious, dude. I love the shape. I love the shape of this one.
It's a good song.
It is a good song, and it does, you know, it does say the thing. Man, I actually kind of wish we had more small rocks for this. We'll make it work though. So, the rocks that are shaped like this are cool because they also give kind of the sense of motion from the water being splashed. Could have a lower one too. The lower ones are actually cool. I don't like that shape there though. Maybe that's better.
However, there's a secret Big Rock doesn't want you to know. You can turn big rocks
Into many smaller rocks. Yeah, it's pretty revolutionary, my dude. I don't like the way that this side is. I mean, I just am not the hugest fan of the way that I have this laid out right now. But, I think where the car is fine. I just need to figure out a better way to lay out the rocks once we have it drawn up. And that's something we'll experiment with too, is I've got pencil so I can like kind of lightly experiment with how it looks. Yeah, we'll
Jacob, don't we have rocks just finishing phase 5?
Oh, we may. Are they? They may be a little bit chunkier, but yeah. Okay, sweet. So we'll have extra rocks. The other thing too, chat, is we don't necessarily have to glue the rocks on today. We can do the car today for this and for the other one, and then we can just wait till we have rocks that we think fit better. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So let's let's just throw everything back in the container for now, and let's do the car part. Get out of my head. All right. So when I was brainstorming this idea, chat. God, Axel, how is there already cat fur on here? When I was brainstorming this idea, I was thinking, oh, you know, I don't really know how to draw cars very well, but I'll just print out the photo and then I'll trace it. Clearly I don't work with canvas very often because you can't fucking do that. You cannot see shit. I am holding it against it right now. You can't see shit. So what I came up with, and it's stupid, but it worked for me, was that I just keep cutting the car out into smaller and smaller pieces and tracing the individual pieces. Again, it sounds really dumb. Kinda is. Jacob, I saw that request. I hate you so much. That's going to be stuck in my head for like 2 fucking weeks. God damn it. So yeah, the plan is we're going to cut the car out, like put it on there, trace it with pencil, cut a piece out, trace it with pencil, and then we go over it with this bad boy. It is a double-ended acrylic paint marker. One end has a chunky tip, one end has a slightly finer tip. They, honestly, like if you just draw like the same line with them with the same amount of pressure, they kind of look the same, but if you use lighter pressure with the lighter tip, it does make a difference. So that's what we're gonna do. And Axel is going to supervise because he's very helpful. You're so helpful, dude. Wow. I put this cat tree here knowing that he was going to be a bit of a moochy boy. Bulma will hear that something's going on without her and she'll also want to be involved too. She can't help herself. Oh, and I've already been called out for this, but yes, I have a thing of Fig Newtons here as well. Fuck you guys. They're delicious. So anyway, Izzy's car rock art services hit me up with requests, I guess. I'll do commissions when I have rocks. Better yet, pay me money and also rocks. If you could send me rocks as part of the payment, then I can add them to the thing when they are done. Axel, did you really already abandon me to sit on the balls? Fuck you, dude. We just got here. Traitor. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna, like, do this. I think we're gonna... Do we really include the 360 cam? I don't think we include the 360 cam. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Good call. Also, side note chat, I do have a royalty-free playlist playing on Spotify today. Song requests are on, so like, do what you want, but also keep in mind this VOD will be muted. Because I have the music playing out loud, so YouTube's gonna be pissed. Ah. This is a great photo. Was this photo taken by Pang, Jacob? Do you remember? Or was this someone else? I'll have to double check and get photo cred.
Jacob, no idea.
I know that...
I don't know where you got it. Great, it's crazy dynamic.
It's great. And this is super zoomed in. The full photo has way more detail. Also, just as a side note while I think of it, I'm thinking of doing some repo in the Discord tonight. Probably not gonna stream it, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, and also it's like it annoys me that I would have to set up stream on the other PC again and get the cameras working. It would take me 5 minutes, but I don't like having to stop and start the stream. So if people want to play Repo, I haven't played it since the new Monsters update, so you are welcome to hang and play, or you could just hang and watch. Discord, you can just chill, you don't even have to say a thing. You can just hear Resi getting roasted by Hairless for however many hours we play the game. That's usually how individual Discord calls go. I may end up streaming it, we'll see how long this takes. Whatever means I can wear the goth stompers for longer. What if they have Friday night? Shut the fuck up, Jake. You're so mean. Everybody that's in my chat has friends in real life, okay? They're here by choice. Not because they're lonely. They're here by choice. This is kind of annoying to cut. Let's just play on the DDR. I do not want to break my ankle right before I start a new job. Wearing them around the house like this was already a gamble, but like, I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I just haven't. Start the job on sick leave. Yeah, they'll be stoked about that. They'll be super stoked about hiring me if I do that. Yeah, so this is kind of tricky, chat, because like, because of the water splash, I actually don't know where the fucking car ends in this photo. Like, I may have already fucked it up. Kind of hard to tell. It's alright, we'll mess with it. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I feel like a little kid doing arts and crafts again, but that's kind of the fun of this, right? Is it never stops being fun. You just get to a point of like schooling or whatever it is that you're doing that they just have other ways of teaching you stuff that don't involve cutting out numbers and sticking them on a clock, you know? But this shit rocks. And you know the best part of arts and crafts, chat, and I think lots of people forget it, is you don't have to be good at it. Like, I have painted a bunch of shit that frankly was pretty fucking atrocious. Like, quality-wise and skill execution-wise, just across the board, was not great. And it doesn't matter, because I had a really good time doing it. Well, I'll give you an example. I'll actually, you know what, I'll do one better and I'll go get the example. Hang on. So you may remember, chat, me gluing this 3D print together and painting it on stream. I'm gonna switch cameras for this. You may remember me gluing this together and painting it on stream. This far from the camera, it looks great. It looks really, really good. Fake plant in it. It looks fine, right? And then our dear friend Maribel came over and saw this in person and like straight up said like, it's a little rough. I love her for her honesty. It's bad. It's like the backside, I don't know if you can see, it's like almost see-through. It's terrible. I needed another, yeah, there you go. You needed another coat on that for sure for it to be any good. Pretty much all of the sides are like that. And then the face, oh, that's terrifying. Like you can see I got some black on one of the eyes, the other eye has red in a spot it shouldn't be. Like, it's fine, and from a distance, again, fine. But this was not good work, chat. This was not well done. YouTube thumbnail? Actually, I was thinking that the YouTube thumbnail would just be the goth stomper on the table. There's a bug on my canvas. Anyway, did I just x-ray the thwomp's butt? I mean, is Palladio, that opens up like a whole different thing. Is this the thwomp's butt, or is that the thwomp's butt? Like, what here? because like I would call this the thwomp's, yeah, see? This is the thwomp's back to me.
Mighty Mouse
That.
3, good evening.
Yay, hey Mighty Mouse, welcome in. Anyway, again, looks totally fine. I'm not gonna change anything about it. Like, I had a really good time putting it together and would totally be down to do another one of these sometime, because there's actually a matching plant on the other side of the TV set that is naked right now, and like if we could find something similar size Mario wise, Jacob, like on the other side, that would be kind of dope. Anyway, yeah, my point is, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect unless Maribel comes over, and then maybe you should make it perfect. Can't wait to not be able to unhear Rock Lobster for
Mighty Mouse
ever.
3, was that a block from Mario?
Yeah, that was a thwomp. A thwomp. Jacob 3D printed it and then I painted it. Oh, camera. Whoops.
Mighty Mouse 3, good thing my wife wasn't here to see that. She'd want
Yeah. I think lots of people with 3D printers do like colored filament or whatever. But colored filament is super wasteful, and also why use colored filament when you have a wife with a collection of the finest acrylic paints that Amazon can buy. They were the cheapest ones Amazon could buy, but Jacob, oh my fucking god. Why are you like this? Okay, this is the part where it gets scary because I don't want to cut off parts of the car that I need for shaping, you know? Like this corner, I'm almost tempted to just go down and look at the car to figure out if I'm cutting this right. But I think I can cut like that and that.
Wait, you can use the paint for things besides luscious ghost face figures.
I know. It's crazy. What else have I used the paint for recently that was kind of stupid and I probably shouldn't have? I don't know. We have Gay Pride Ghost Face over there. Alright, is this gonna just turn into a squirrel feeder? Dude, the squirrel feeder... There's no real way for me to get it out and show you, chat, because it's like zip tied to the fence. But can you see it from here? Oh, barely. This here is a squirrel feeder that Jacob 3D printed the parts of and I super glued them together and I painted them to look like wood. That was over a year ago, I think, and it's still sitting out there, still looks exactly the same. The acrylics held up through snow, rain, hail, sun. I don't know, it's still doing the thing. That one's really, really cool, actually. I quite liked that. I think we have a lot of stuff we've 3D printed that I haven't painted for like fish tank related things. That's a good point, Mighty Mouse.
Kadrid, that's some solid paint to handle Seattle weather. Jacob,
The gourd in the background? Oh yeah. This guy? Oh, jeez. This guy, chat. A little pumpkin blonde. I just watered it today, so the bottom's kind of moist. I have a bunch more upstairs that I should have watered today, and then I didn't because I'm stupid. Yeah, all sorts of ridiculous shit that you can paint with the acrylics, and also it is like legitimately. Let me just grab a couple. These are just the cheapest Amazon acrylic paints, which I don't recommend in terms of like fuck the man, but for the purposes of what I'm doing, and also because I do not have a job right now, they do the job. They do the job. Fucking Jesus, this song is so long. Hang on. I'm scamming you, I'm sorry. Nearly 7 minutes is too long.
It is well today.
It is indeed. Alright.
Mighty Mouse
I'm just gonna
3,
cut it
you need
and
a blade of exact
cry about it being wrong later. I need a blade of exact 0.
hello dot
Hello slash goodbye, have fun. Yes, have fun in the forest lobbies. Give my love to everybody in there and tell them I'm sorry that I am not playing. I wanted to do arts and crafts things, and also I kept forgetting to set up my Moser. So I didn't. I didn't set up the Moser. I put it upstairs so that I fucking make myself do it this weekend though. Because I'm really excited to try that. Rocket Man.
Resi will do. Catch you later.
Ciao! You were looking for a reason to throw out a Lego Movie reference? I don't think you need a reason to throw out a Lego Movie reference. I think you will be accepted for that reference. Yeah, that definitely wasn't right to cut out. But like, where does it end and start? It's annoying. The shade was... That's fine. It's kind of hard to tell with that angle. There's also like no way for me to see exactly where the tires are here, so I'm wondering if we just do it from like there, so that I don't have to worry about that.
Cover the missing bit of the block.
True. That's so true. Yeah, I think we actually just like straight up cut along the bottom here in a way that means I don't have to worry about that. Art can also be lazy, chat.
Validator.
Car in cat loaf mode. Europe. Exactly.
Line 13. I'm surprised you know how to use non-kitchen utensils. Mighty Mouse 3.
I hate you so much, Blair.
Cutting lazy.
Creative corner cutting? Yeah. You can have both.
Mighty Mouse 3. When you add the word creative, it becomes artistic choice.
Honestly, from a distance, that part kind of looks okay, just having it like that. I'm too scared. I don't actually want to cut that anymore. That looks okay. This bit's still weird. But that looks like how it's supposed to. Oh yeah, I forgot that bit. I'm still gonna do that bit because I need to cut out the wang too. But like the actual back of the car here, that looks fine. That looks totally legit. I'm keeping this little doobie here because the car's like round now because I cut that off by accident. All right.
13. Autofocus broke.
Autofocus broke. Did it? It was kind of freaking out earlier and then it just stopped for no reason. Just tell me if that happens again. I don't know. I honestly don't even know how to fix that other than change the angle that the camera is on. Okay. This is a annoying little section to trim here because of the wang. Okay. I don't want to cut off the wang, chat. Nightmare fuel. Okay. I did also, when I was when I was messing with this chat, I did also consider just cutting out and sticking the photo of the car onto the canvas and doing the rocks. But and like that probably would have looked fine, but it didn't feel like I was doing enough of the thing, I guess. I don't really know how better to elaborate on that.
Mighty Mouse 3, cutting off the wang would earn you the nickname of Lorena Bethany.
It would be justly earned. Would blame nobody for that. Okay. How does that look? Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. That looks pretty legit, chat. Rock the Casbah. So just quickly again, let's mess with some rock placement here, just to give us an idea of if we want to center it more or if where it's at is okay. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. We actually pulled this one out of the last batch of, oh, hang on, of rocks. And it's kind of neat. Thinking, yeah, so having the like sharper side towards the car kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Just wanna rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. I actually, you know, I almost like it just like this. Now I'm wondering, chat. Where are you driving home from, Chadney? Oops. Like this actually, I could just do... Hear me out, chat. Do I just do like a halo coming from the car? Like it's not the water splash visual that I had in my mind, but it would use more rocks in a way that covers that negative space. And I actually kind of love that. Wait, that's sick. Okay, yeah, this totally changes what I thought I was doing with this design. No, those ones are just too small, I think, for the vibe. Wow, this is... I have TTS on, I know, look at me go. Chat, this is rad. Okay, so... Straight up, I just think like that is really, really cool.
Chapney, she's asking to be fucked with today.
I did consider saying in my go live notification, be gentle. I did think about that. I think this is really, really cool. Definitely a different vibe to what we did with the last one, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
Glacier Crest, 'tis a dangerous game. Palidator can't spell gentleman without gentle. Glacier Crest, the men.
So now the problem is that I like where the rocks are so much that I don't really want to take them off to do the drawing. So I guess we're gonna work around that, because this is really cool. Take a photo. Yeah. I mean, some of the rocks look the same, chat. They look kind of the same. In before Jacob types out racist. Yeah, I fucking knew it, Jacob. You're just so unoriginal. It's crazy. Also, chat, look at this. 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 Day 21 on Duolingo. Look at me go. Maybe we'll do a Duolingo lesson at the end of this.
Thought this was setting up a reference photo. Glacier crest, hun hun hun.
Okay. Wicked. I'm pretty fucking pleased with that, chat.
I just hit 850 days.
Oh jeez, Glacier. What are you learning?
What's your second language? Moroccan, Madrid, como este tu español? Glacier crest, Deutsche. Mighty Mouse 3, no hablo español, cause my keyboard doesn't have those keys.
What's small in Spanish, Jacob? Or little?
Mighty Mouse 3, pequeño. Palidata, Izzy kann hervorragend Deutsch. Immerhin ist sie das Lamen aus Yokohama. Mighty Mouse 3, with the tilde over the N. Jacob,
Yo hablo
Madrid, pequeño.
pequeño español? Did I say that right?
Nate and the Crash, I can see you are taking
Kinda?
addiction to the next level. Glacier crest,
Un poco. Okay.
hairless, poquito. Jacob,
That's a different small. I felt like what I was asking was...
you said I speak a small Spanish.
Okay.
I have to study
I only speak Spanish to small children.
Madrid, yeah.
Alright,
Instead of pequeño,
let's move these rocks out of the way. I'm actually gonna move the rocks that are in this container somewhere else so I can put just the rocks for this portrait into the container. Portrait? I wanted to call it a painting, but it's not really... Like, does acrylic paint pen count as painting? I guess it's got paint in the name, but it feels more like a drawing. Don't eat those. Oh my god, you're so funny.
Mighty Mouse 3,
Mojito's the alcohol. Well played. Well played. Alright. So these are the rocks we're going to be using. Bonk them over there. We're happy with where this car is, so now, where pencil? I had a pencil specifically for this, and I don't see where I put it. I had an actual lead pencil. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, so I don't stick this down at all because I want to pull it off, like pull it apart and cut bits off of it, so let's just lightly trace this side. This is always the scariest part, in my opinion, chat, is like starting a thing on the canvas, because once you like you can't make it change after that, right? But also these were cheap Amazon canvases, so like if I fuck it up, it actually just doesn't matter at all. But I am gonna worry about it, because I was absolutely that kid that would get gifted a book of stickers and then would never use it because I was too worried that I would put a sticker down and then regret putting it where I put it, and then run out of the stickers that I really liked. So instead of using the stickers, I would hoard them and then forget that I had them and not actually get to enjoy them. I'm sure there's a lesson in there somewhere, but just not gonna learn anything from it. Warrior spirit. Fuck you, hairless. I hate you so much. I had to read that twice. You are a bitch. Fucking warrior, your spirit. I was fine with being wrong in, like, your eyes and in Jacob's eyes about that. But then when Mad Spirit messaged me and was like, babe, you're saying that wrong, I think that broke me a little bit. That hurt. Felt like a betrayal. Just lie and say that it's fine. Yeah. You think you know someone. You think you know a guy. And then they honestly tell you that you're saying a thing wrong. And you never recover. Alright, so this bit is not attached anymore, so it's going to be a little bit weird to trace. But we're just going to do that and pretend that that looks okay. Alright. So, you can't see that at all, chat, because the lighting is so bright. But, does that show up at all? In the shade! Well, the reveal is going to be great because it's going to look like I just am drawing this freehand at the end, which I'm into. 20 sweeps tweak, and thank you for the stretch. I'm going to actually stretch everything. Psych! I'm just using this as an opportunity to show off the stompers again. Ha! Oh, the camera's wrong. Fuck! Never mind. Stompers! Get stomped, idiots. Alright. Bonk! So, gotta remember how I did this.
God, I wish I was that table.
It's so fucking... Look, I want to be incredibly clear, chat. I dress up like this for me. I dress up like this for me because I feel really sexy and attractive and that makes me feel really good. However, I would be lying if I said that I didn't get a great amount of satisfaction out of making at least some of you a little bit bothered by it. Wearing shoes indoors is so American of you. Wow. Kadrid, that is a crazy thing to say. Wait, why won't OBS let me pin that message? It's so funny. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Fine. Men across the internet right now be like, God, I wish I was Jacob's balls. Is Axel still crushing them? Amazing.
You wear those everywhere. Cloud 13, Palidator just need a hot dog ketchup.
Alright, so the next part of this chat is to decide which part of the car to cut and trace next. So I'm gonna cut the hood scoop first, I think. This seems a bit silly, but this is what I found worked last time because I just can't, like, I can't freehand the like, proportions of a lot of this car. And I tried a couple of times just on paper to see if I was capable of it. I'm not. And I'm okay with doing the cheater route here because I'm still happy with the end result and having a good time. So, it's fine. So, the way that I'm doing this, which you can't see because it's too bright. What if I... No, you still can't really see it, can you? Okay, well... what I'm doing here is I'm lining up the hood scoop with the like top outline of the hood scoop, and then I'm drawing that bottom line so that I know exactly where the hood scoop is when I start doing actual acrylic pen details. And I'm effectively just going to go around the whole car, cutting bits off and doing that. So there's just going to be a bunch of pieces of Devastator floating around in a minute here. And then there's a couple of things I freehand. Like I freehand the love hearts on the wing mirrors. Okay, so I guess let's actually do the bottom of the car here. Which is a little bit trickier because of the lights that are attached on the front. Okay.
Validator, the song is cute just for its opening line.
We can skip the rest of the song now, right? That's how that works. Okay. Let's try that. So.
Validator, this song is cute just for its title.
Smart ass. Alright. Actually, this one's a little bit tricky because I had that other shape helping me line it up. So let's just throw this back in here to help us line it up real quick, and then we can pull it away. Yeah, alright. So about here. Okay. This is my last resort. Kind of annoyed that you guys can't see the pencil outline that I'm doing.
This song is for hairless balls.
Poor guy. Gets cucked out of Ascent 4 and then has to watch goth stompers on the internet. His life is so hard. Alright.
Validator, not just his life.
Guys.
Us not seeing the pencil outline means you're doing it right, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, it's... You can barely see it on OBS, but I don't fucking know.
Mighty Mouse 3, yay. I remembered to put the boiled water in the fridge. Water main break took out the whole town's water last night / this morning.
Yikes, Mighty Mouse. Big yikes. Okay, so we're gonna do the Real here. And then we'll do all the little bitty bits too. So the key to this, I think I've already said, but the key to this is having at least part of it in a position where you can line it up. So what I'm gonna do is line up the bit that I just traced there, so I know that that's where it needs to be, and then I'm just gonna like peel that back and get this part started, and then I can finish cutting it knowing that I'll be able to do the other half exactly where it needs to be. The other thing I could have done is I could have just cut it out and then traced along like this edge, but sometimes that like the outer edge of a thing that I'm cutting is not as clean as like this bit. And this is kind of a hard shape to keep still when you're trying to trace it, whereas this one's a little bit easier. Doesn't really take that much longer. Okay. Whoops. Okay. The other thing too is the skid plate is kind of different on this one too, so cut that bit off for the edge of the skid plate.
Alligator, you're so smart. No wonder you got the job.
I don't know that yet. I don't know that yet. I didn't hear back from them today, so Monday will be when I hear back from them, more than likely. Okay, so that can go up there. What bit are we gonna do next? Guess we could just do all of the little extra bits in here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this in half because I don't need that to be all attached actually. I want to do the lights, I guess, so or not lights, sorry. Lights are higher up, the holy bits that are here. Since this photo was taken, I've actually I went and painted like this part of the car to look like kawaii ass cheeks. So it actually just doesn't look like that anymore. Okay. God damn it. This is kind of a weird spot on the canvas to try and trace because it hits the board. Okay. Okay. There, I guess. Keep looking up at the stream and saying that you guys can't see shit. That's so silly. We're gonna end up with so many little pieces of car all over the fucking place here.
Odin, hey Dizzy.
Hey, Odin, welcome in.
Madrid,
How you been?
sea rocks, and the Delimed Devastator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see little bits and pieces of a Devastator.
Validator, now the car looks like it crashed.
It kinda does, doesn't it? Not manifesting that. Mm-mm-mm. This car shall remain uncrashed. I do not wish to rewire another car. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ah! Okay. So that is that little section done. I don't think there's anything here that I really am worried about. If I have room, I could fit a little tow arrow into there, but I'll worry about those details after. I guess we do the other side now. God damn it. Just when you think you're making progress.
Madrid, Validator, it's just lacking your car smugly in first.
There. Let's just do that to start with, I think.
Odin, I didn't murder your dog.
Was definitely going for a vibe today, and I think I got it. I don't typically fit into the goth category. I can definitely pull it off though. Definitely do that much. Okay. Right. I'd do it more often if it wasn't such a colossal pain in the dick to get your makeup right. Usually if I'm not dressing up this much, it's out of laziness, not because I don't love doing it.
And Faroon's aboard for this stream.
I'm honoured to be with that list of women. Well, oops.
Odin, you look
Thank you. Yeah, definitely vibing today. How big was this one? Is that about the same size? It's hard to... This part in particular was like kind of covered by the water splash, so I'm sort of making the size up. Much like most men. I'm so funny, chat. Please laugh. Okay, yeah, that looks almost like what it should look like, kind of, sort of, maybe. Again, kind of making it up.
hairless, measuring from butthole to tip tight meat.
Exactly. Okay. So we've done that part of the front of the car, which is great, which you guys can't see. So now I'm thinking, let's do the wheel. Let's do the side of the car. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, if I do that, I'm gonna smudge it, but I'm really avoiding doing the front part of the car anymore because it's fucking complicated. God damn it, I'll do the front of the car. Alright, whatever. The cut's gonna be the same regardless. This shot, we also have to try and include the rubber ducky. Might just freehand the rubber ducky, because that's going to be kind of hard to show off otherwise. All the kids at events get so excited when they see the rubber ducky. Makes my heart so happy. Alright. It is weird seeing the car cut up like this. Let's just get all of that crap out of the way. We don't need any of that anymore, I don't think. Oh, except maybe the hood scoop we could do, but I could just freehand that. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so let's get... Oh, actually, let's cut this little bit too. Who cued this? Okay. Great. So we line that up as best we can. And then... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mark that there to show that rubber ducky goes there. Gosh, I listened to a Blink 182 song today that I hadn't heard in ages, and I don't remember... What was it? Shit. Maybe it was Always. I think it was Always. Haven't heard that in a bit. Okay. Next. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we'll cut across the edge of the bonnet here, or hood. I mean, I'm American, I'm assimilated, I promise. No! Shut up, guys. No, fuck you. It's funnier when you say it. It's funnier when you say it in my accent. You do it like a lot for how little we say that word. And it makes me giggle internally every time. Watching, waiting. Okay. Lovely. So now we can do what's the best way to do this? So there's like a weird, I don't know if it's easy for you to tell, chat, but there's like a gap between the body panels there that I kind of want to show off, and I'm wondering how I did that last time. I think I just did the line thicker. Okay, actually, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these little lights out, and then I'm gonna mark the thicker line after I've cut them out.
Closer to the camera and grill will be up in our green.
Funny. Very funny. Okay. Gosh, it's so small that I can't. Alright. That was a fucking terrible trace. I'm not gonna... That looks so bad. Remember when I was like, it's okay if it's bad, chat? Maybe sometimes it's not okay if it's bad. Maybe sometimes you should do better. Okay.
Validator, maybe you are a perfectionist and were talking to yourself.
Okay, I don't need that from you. I don't need that. You know what I hate more than chat making assumptions about me? Chat making assumptions that are right about me.
Chutney, me.
Not quite. You're close though. You're real close. You're walking on really fucking thin ice, Chadney. Alright, Lucky I like you. Alright. So... I'm gonna cut off that weird body panel spacing now. And trace that line.
I've said basically nothing today and somehow I'm on thin ice.
It's not just like a daily thing, Chadney, it compounds. Like, you've been on thin ice, right? It's not a like resets daily type deal. Like, you're a shithead all the time. You know?
Validator, thin ice and it's getting warmer. Bean? You said bean.
You're a fucking bean. Okay. One side's done.
Chutney, bean.
Other side's done. Yay. It's a little bit... I mean, I think I get the idea there, that goes all the way across. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Next is... I guess we just do the headlights now? Easy enough. I think there's only one line for me to do here. Whoops. And then I'll cut these in half for the other light. that didn't, pencil didn't show up very well there. Okay. Oops. Wait, why is that? Oh, there we go. That looked like it was shaped wrong for a second. Okay. Perfect. We are making progress that you can't see. So, okay. We are getting closer. Oops. Also have to remember to include the Decepticons symbol. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. It's so easy to knock it out of place. So many small details on this one too, chat. The other one would have been so much faster than this. I guess I can just freehand the Decepticon symbol. That was so not in the middle. That's embarrassing. No. Okay, so now we're on to... This light bar is going to be a fucking cunt of a thing. I'm actually tempted to also, like, partly freehand this just so I have to deal with it less, but let's just do the hood scoop and then we'll tackle the light bar. Okay.
The magic words are creative liberty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Something, something. This is going up in my house. So nobody has to be mad that it doesn't look right, other than myself and Jacob. And the cats don't know what art is, so they don't care. And the fish, not sure that they think. So they also are not a concern to me. I guess the only other possible art critic is that one squirrel that keeps climbing into the door. That might be a problem. If that squirrel decides to know how to think or whatever, I guess that'll be a thing. Okay, so maybe... Alright, I think I'm gonna do the bottom of the light bar, and then just kind of fake it from there. That's my thinking.
Kadrid, yeah, but that squirrel's opinion doesn't matter. He's clearly nuts.
Fuck. Physically pains me to laugh at shit like that. Okay. Bonk. This is harder to trace than I thought. Holding it steady is kind of hard. Alright. So that's the bottom of the light bar. I could also possibly just, like, do the markings of the tops of the light bars and then just freehand it. I think I'm gonna do that. And then when we get to it, we will figure it out. I think. Do. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Okay, so those lines are kind of already drawn there, but if I do that, and then that, tell myself it ends there, starts there, and that. Okay. Then top of the bar. Ah, something like that. Okay. And then I'll freehand the lights. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fucking like draw them in kinda now. That one's tricky because of the length of it. Alright, yeah, something like that. Okay. What next? Oh, I guess I could do the... I'm gonna freehand the scoop as well. Which might be a bad idea. That looks close enough. And this one. Yeah, that looks about right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's do the windshield now. This is actually a little bit harder than it would normally be because in this photo, the windshield is surrounded by duct tape. Because I think this photo was taken on the second run of this stage, because the first run, a bunch of water got in. So we taped up a bunch of spots to try and make sure less water got in, and makes it kind of hard to see where the line is for where the windshield starts and ends. Not a problem I realized I was going to be dealing with this. Okay. Yay, Rat Queen! What are we making? It's really hard for you to see right now because the lighting sucks on the pencil that I've drawn. Oh, you can like sort of see it a little bit if you really squint. But we had a photo of a car, which is less and less of a car now. We're cutting out and tracing the various bits of it here. And then we're going to stick a bunch of rocks on it to make something similar but not quite the same as this. Oh, yeah, the camera's doing its, doesn't know how to autofocus thing again. Just focus, you fuck. Alright, you get the idea.
Miss Rat Queen. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Validator. Izzy is making art. Chat is making her upset. Modern Labour Division.
Chat's never made me upset ever a single time. I don't know what you're talking about. Never had anything against chat, ever. Fuck yeah. Okay. We are getting really close to the point where we switch to the marker chat, which is also very scary because the pencil,
Read. Wow.
like the pencil, I can erase and it's still a little bit on the canvas, but like not that noticeably. The marker is like the final deal, you know that? If I fuck that up, shit sucks. Shit sucks a lot. The other decision I didn't really make with this one, chat, is whether I would like have the people visible in the shot, because in the other one I didn't. So I think I'm gonna just stay consistent with that and not have them visible here too. Oops. Okay, something like that. Now we need the banner. Ah! We need the banner. Kind of hard to see where that starts and ends too, damn. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. And I freehand all of the crap on the banner too.
Will you be drawing the two cuties behind the windscreen as well?
No, I think I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna stay consistent, and I didn't do it with the other one, so I'm not gonna do it with this one. Just adds too much. It's just too complicated, to be honest. Well, Kadrid, I wasn't in the car for this event. This was Oregon Trail Rally last year, and so it was Kirsten and Jacob in this event, because this was right after I got out of hospital the first time. I could definitely, she would definitely have a shit-eating grin in the car though, for sure. She'd be grinning like crazy in the car for this. Would look exactly like that, you're so right. You are so right. Okay, so we're effectively just down to some of my least favorite details to try and figure out here. Just because of the angles that they're on are gonna be a little bit dicky. So let's do the window first. Oh, God damn it. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Running out of car. Definitely running out of car. window done. Now I need to cut out the wing mirror properly to get the outline of that. Oh geez, which is a little bit more fiddly than these scissors are equipped for. Alright. Okay.
Validator, did you apply for a job at a hospital because that's some surgical precision?
You're a silly goose. Okay. Where are we at now? So we have the wheel well, the stickers and the stripes. The wheels, tricky because I don't really know where it starts and ends, as per water. So I'm kind of just guessing here. I'm also going to get rid of that so it's not just dangling all over the place.
I'm not the resident car guy, but I think we all started.
Yeah, you were incredibly helpful, sir. Yeah, it's all splashy in the photo, so it's really hard to know what's being covered. Okay, well, I'm gonna freehand that little light on. And then, oh, actually I can almost see the back wheel well. There, let's see if that is what I want. Hate that because it shows how much of the car I've cut off. I don't really know how to fix that with the design change that we made with the rocks. I'll do the stripes and then we'll see how jank it looks and then go from there. I think that's the safe bet. Oops. Okay. When are we planning on redoing the stripes, Jacob? They definitely need some love at some point.
When we feel good about the mechanical stuff, I want to think about the stripes.
Yeah, okay. So I could maybe freehand this, but I actually just think it's gonna be safer to cut this properly. Okay. Actually, I may just use the same stripe to do all the stripes. Oh, this is a cunt of an angle to try and do this on. Alright, something like that. Okay, thank fuck. And then the only other thing we have is... well, that backside is just a mess. And I'm not sure how to fix that.
Validator, place a rock over it.
Well, I kind of don't want the rocks to be touching it. I think I just need to... maybe extend the back wheel well up a little bit and it won't look as jank. Oh, you know what, chat? Honestly, it'll be fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. So, now the awful, scary, horrible part. Alright. Hi, Nevin. Welcome in. So, she might eat it. You guys are the worst. Okay. So this is the scary part. And I hate it very much. Let's just make sure both pens are doing what I need them to do. Great. So we're going to start with the bigger detail lines first, and then we'll go in and do the smaller stuff second. But actually first, chat, I'm going to go pee because it's a nervous pee. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to go do that. And you can just enjoy staring at a blank canvas for a minute.
Everyone grab your drinks. Time for the nerves to be tested. Madrid, go this girl. Careless, go this girl. Nerven, Malone, Enigma, Crash, Jacob.
Okay.
Validator, before you start drawing, let me make sure all the jump scare commands are on cooldown.
Thank you so much. King. Alright. Let's just do it, chat, otherwise I'm gonna psych myself out. I'm gonna psych myself out and then we're never gonna do it. Alright. Okay. We have got a single line drawn, chat. Fucking success. Ah, this shit freaks me out.
Validator, don't pull a dragon and draw on the table. Stay safe. Alligator, dinosaur. Great. Alligator clearly had bad dragons on the frame.
Fuck. This is stressful, chat. I also kind of want to turn the canvas while I do this.
I guess I imagine dragons.
Oops. Oh god, these are so hard to... Doesn't have to be perfect, I have to keep reminding myself that. Kind of just looking at the other one to see what I did differently, chat. Fuck.
Could read, as long as Devastator likes it, that's all that matters.
Cute Imagine Dragons, yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is terrifying. God, why do I keep doing this to myself? Also, did I actually get pen on the table? Oh, for fuck's sake. How did that even happen? How did I get pen on the table there? What the fuck?
Validator, I just told you to not do that.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Fuck me. One job, chat. God, I'm a fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Madrid, it was at this moment Chat realized Dizzy was a 20-foot tall thunder lizard from the Jurassic era.
God fucking damn it. Look, I don't got the dumpy, but I do appreciate that. Do appreciate that. Oh, it came out of the lid. Huh, alright. Good to know. So I wasn't a complete fuck up. I couldn't have known that ahead of time. Like, it didn't do it last time I did this, so. Whatever.
Who are streaming?
Yeah. Yarp.
Validator, Axel in the background trying to get in Mr. Robson shape.
He's been asleep on Jacob's balls until this exact second where Jacob's kicked him off, presumably to urinate.
Very astute observation, Detective.
I'll astute you in a minute. You know, I've just realized the other photo of Devastator doesn't actually have the wang showing. I feel like I would have added that if it was in the photo. I guess it just wasn't in the photo. Something like that. Okay. Okay, so this back into the car looks a little bit jank, chat, but it's fine. It's not really that bad. Okay, then I guess I do the top. Just looking at the other one for reference, chat, because I like did different things with the different pen sizes.
skills are actually criminal. I swear I can't draw a straight line in stencil.
I mean, I am using a stencil technically. You can't see it very well, but I spent the first part of stream, Dink, tracing out these, like, this was a car that I have cut up and traced all of the different bits off of, to get me to a point where I have this stencil. But yeah, the straight line shit's hard and bullshit, and it looks straighter on camera than it is, which is fine. I went on a big spiel earlier about how it literally does not fucking matter if it's perfect, because if I like it and I'm having fun while I'm making it, everyone else can suck my dick. Effectively. If we really get down to the nitty-gritty of it.
Validator, those stencils did not cut themselves. Still your precision.
I guess that's true. I kind of need to draw the little duck before doing another bit. Jeez, I don't want to lean on it.
The same tools, and I have a feeling my drawing will look closer to an elephant than a car. Hairless, it looks straighter on camera than it is.
Shut up, hairless.
Kadri, we all look straighter on camera than we are. Hello, Matthew Burma, if you see
All right. I think a lot of the details from here can be using the smaller of the lines. So I'm gonna switch. Okay. May actually still use this to lean my hand on so I don't fuck up anything. So we'll do the outlines of stuff, chat, and then we'll start worrying about shading. Because the shading is gonna suck. Actually deviated kind of from the line there, but that looks fine. Now this is a straight line that's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. Because I didn't even trace it straight, chat. That's pretty bad, but we'll let it slide. That's fine. It's small enough you wouldn't even notice. Okay. Do.
Kadrid, if anyone complains, you can hit them with a rock.
True. Okay. We are getting pretty close.
Validator, I just realized that this art piece needs rock, paper, scissors.
That is true. Hi, Axel Kitty. Are you gonna help me, baby?
Kadrid, Validator, holy crap. Izzy's artist name should be Rochambeau.
You know, I didn't sign my pieces. I should think of a signature to put on them. Hi, meow. Bulma Kitty, you want to come up and say hi to chat? She doesn't know I'm streaming. You can come up here. Hang on. Bulma coming to say hi on stream is worth switching cameras for. All right, come on, baby. I'm gonna even move over. Come on. Hey. Psst, psst, psst. Come on. I'll give you scratches if you come up here. Meow. Come on, chickadee. Any day now, baby. Not you, Axel.
Kadrid, hey there, Bulma.
Come on then. Axel, you come. No. 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 Axel, come on. Oh, not Axel. Okay, this is just not happening. He's already stood on one canvas. You're not going that way. Hey. Fuckface. Axel! Bulma, come on. Oh my god, she's just gonna sit there and scream. And now... This is why we can't have nice things, chat. Alright, well, Bulma, there's actually enough room on the chair if you want to come up, kitty. Okay. Come on.
Validator, he takes workplace inspection very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Kadrid,
Bulma.
identity theft isn't a joke.
It's a complete joke to him. It's a complete joke to him. Come on. Oh, now Bulma can't come up, dude. Come on. Bulma kitty. Meow meow.
Darth JD, have you thought about renaming Axel Mr. Robson?
No. Next question. Bulma, baby, I don't... She's just sitting there looking at me, chat, and if I stop giving her attention, she's gonna just scream. She's gonna meow and scream, and I'm not gonna get anything done. Hi. Bulma kitty. Meow meow. Bulma. Come on. There we go. It's a butthole party. Hi. Axel doesn't like sharing his space. Hi, mama.
Validator, are these the same cats that ran away in here when you first arrived?
Bulma would not come downstairs for the first, like, I don't know, like 3 months I was here? Yeah, hang on. I want you to face chat. Oh, there's actually not enough room for me to show her off with chat in the way. Hang on. There you go. She's a pretty kitty. Yeah, she was a great big wuss, and now she, like, invites herself into the bed in the middle of the night and just fucking wails. until I wake up and give her a scritch. Oh, dude, I got it on the table again. Fuck. All right, I'll deal with that in a minute. Even apparently the lid's being on does not help. Anyway, Bulma's helping us now. She's a very helpful kitty. She'll get bored of it and leave, but it's nice while the tension lasts. All right. So now it's the finer details, and I am actually going to refer back to the first one that I did a bunch for this because that gives me an idea of what I'm doing. Oh, why does it do that with the focus when this is on the screen? I have no idea why it does that. Okay, so something that I did was I did a bunch of like little lines on stuff to give it texture. Magical rocks? Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. So I gave the lines over here texture by doing a crisscross pattern. They're way smaller this time than on the last portrait, so I have to try and not make them too dark, which is easier said than done. Oh, bye, Bulma. Alright, well I can sit properly now, so that helps. Okay. And then we do the crisscross the other way. This is, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this for a fine-tipped pen is still kind of thick. So I'm trying my best to get little detail in there, but it's kind of hard when the scale of that part is so strange. Anyway, let's do, I guess the wing is super dark, so I can make that super dark without worrying about it too much. I didn't color anything in solid on the other one, except the hearts, which I can also do. Okay. Those hearts actually turned out really well. I'm happy with that. Then we have the coloring in of the hood scoops. Is kind of tricky because the hood scoop itself is dark, and then the like inside of the hood scoop's darker. So, let's do. Oh, geez. Let's do that. And it was a cross hatchy pattern. Kinda. And then the inside of the scoop is... Oh fuck, there's two scoops. Okay, hang on. So we've got that. I should have done the other one first, that's okay. Let's just do this.
Does the ink need any time to dry before finer details?
Honestly, it's like practically dry. Like I was leaning on this a little bit to stop it from blotting over, but it dries super quick. I think if I was doing more solid stuff, like I'm a little worried that the hearts might press away. It's a really, really fast drying medium, which is awesome. Yeah, it's super, super helpful for what I'm doing for this. I am still double checking though. Also cat hair got in that one. That's awesome. Somehow. Like clockwork, one got in my mouth too. That's awesome. Alright, so like once all of this is dry, I'll hit it with a little bit of an eraser to get rid of any stuff. My cheap Amazon light, desk light will cook it in seconds. And so then we do the inside of the scoop. I think I'm gonna do the bottom one first. The detail's kind of lost with the camera this far away, but it looks good here. Right. So we need to do the lights, which kind of sucks. Jeez, okay. I actually, like, where is even the part of the photo that was the light bar? Because, I honestly think the best way for me to do this is just make the actual, oh no, this is fine. I just do shaky lines and it kind of comes out with the detail. So the light bar has a bit of color too, so I guess I can do a little bit of shading on the light bar, which is really hard to do because it's so thin. Okay. What else? So these two also are dark. So how are we gonna shade these? Let's start big and go smaller if we want it to be darker. Okay. Kind of want to cross these, so something like that. Gonna do the solid Devastator symbol as well. What else are we missing? So we need the like 369 and such. The like writing on the window. So the flags over here and the names. Then we need we have 369 there. We'll add in little details like the stickers and stuff too. We haven't done the wheels. Something like that. And then wish I'd kept that original photo. Let me see. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm in the zone over here. Let's see if I can try and find the photo. I know it's from oh, actually, I have the reference photo I took earlier. I can just look at the stickers on that. Okay. So there's a toe sticker down here. We have the rally on sticker up the front. What else we got? We have R04369 ARA. So regional open for 369 A R A. And I'm not writing out American Rally Association. I'm just going to do squiggles for that. What else are we missing? I guess we're missing some stickers over here.
Alligator, assemble the rocks so that they spell it out in braille.
Assemble the rocks, yeah. I guess the other thing we didn't quite capture is there's like body shape difference here. So I could do like a little bit of a soft line there to kind of show that. And like here as well, there's like a kind of soft line of the body shape rolling and changing there. I guess the other thing I added to the other car, which I haven't added to this, is like a bunch of just like scuff marks. So like just like scuff to the front of the car because it's a rally, right? It's a rally, so it's scuffed and shit.
Madrid, weathering adds a ton.
Yeah, that's my thinking with that sort of thing. Kind of like this, chat. Kind of like it. Pretty happy with how this has come out. I guess this grill at the bottom is not as dark as I want it, but I'm scared to like overdo the amount of dark on here, so maybe I'll just do like a few more little spots to darken it a bit, but not go too crazy. Okay, that's maybe a little better. It's busy, but it's better.
Kadrit, it looks like the original photo got sucked into the Take On Me music video.
Kinda does, yeah. Oh shit. I didn't realize that lid wasn't on. Fuck. Have I just been painting all over myself this whole time? Probably. Whoopsie. Well, I'm covered in paint now. That's fine. So now the big thing is figuring out exactly what we want the pattern to look like between the rocks that like shows the movement. It'll be like a free, well, I will pencil it freehand, if that makes sense. So I'll set up where I want the rocks to be, and then I'll like swirl around it to see what I think will work, if that makes sense. This is also the part where I get to choose like which side of the rock is showing too, which is kind of fun. Because some sides are like have a bit more going on or are going to be easier to glue down. Should just actually just like dump a bunch of these out. Hi, kitty. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Sorry, Bulma. I sneezed on you, didn't I, kitty? That was rude. Sorry. Alright, meow. Meow. I heard you the first time, kitty. You're very noisy. So much to say, and also, like, nothing at all. Meow. What's Jacob doing, kitty? Okay, so I think this one was up there. Then, that guy. Getting their vague positions, and then I'll, get him a little bit better lined up. That one's there. There. Here. 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 Do do do. There. Am I going crazy here? I don't think these were a part of that. That. There. Okay, so now I just need to space them and make sure that they're facing the way that I want them, I guess. Okay, so I like that one, that's fine. Actually had that facing that way. Oh, it's so tricky to decide. That's kind of the vibe, chat. Meow. You're so loud. Thank you. It's very good. Almost felt like that was a bit higher.
I like the color spread.
The color spread has turned out way better than I thought it would. I'm pretty pleased with that. That one is, yeah, that one was backwards. So that. Kind of want to stagger them a little bit better. It somehow looks really different to the how I set it up in the photo, but it's the same. It's the same. Apple Mom. Are you gonna come up, kitty? Okay. I think this is alright. Maybe this rock is throwing me off.
Scattered rocks are the firework entrance and rally cars.
Okay, I think actually spinning that rock makes a huge difference to the shape that it feels it's making too. Okay. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Can I turn this light up anymore? There you go. Alright. So, now we have to decide on the kind of pattern that is going to be drawn between these rocks. For dust, I settled with this. Or at least for this version of the dust, I settled for that, which I thought was cool. But I kind of want something different for water, and I don't know exactly what that needs to be. It could be something as simple as like
This is more of an explosion.
yeah, that's kind of, so I'm wondering like a no, that doesn't, that's not the vibe. We could do something like, like that, coming from each rock. Maybe. And like for smaller rocks, we'll only do one or something. you know? Like, like that kind of vibe. Or, maybe have it more triangular? This... I still don't know if I'm completely sold on that though.
Kadrid, Kudu, forked lines for butt rocks, single lines for smaller rocks.
Yeah. The other option is to do something in between them. Hey George, welcome in. The other option is to do something in between them like I did the other one. But I don't really know how to give it the vibe of the explosion, right? Like... like that in between them, but I don't like that very much. Or maybe something more like...
I was thinking more like E-rock.
Oh geez, I'm gonna draw that in a second, but sort of like a... I don't like that either. Oh, I guess...
I like that one.
You like that one more? Yeah. It's weird the things you think too hard about, huh? I might even just do a little bit of Googling here of some ideas. So let's look up, I don't know, cartoon item throw and see what comes up. So there's quite a bit of variation. Sometimes it's as simple as just like 2 lines. Let me try a couple of things with the pencil because I think it's hard doing it with this. So Hmm. I think what the problem is, chat, is that I don't like every single rock having a line. So I don't think every rock needs one. Like, I think if you, because it just becomes too busy. I think if you show movement with some of them, then the point probably gets across. So then it's just a matter of, like, picking and choosing some of the rocks to show the movement, while others don't. You know? But that's a harder decision than you would think. Or maybe it's that there's too many little lines, and if I did a bunch of bigger lines, it would... Okay, hang on. Giving myself a lot of erasing to do real quick. I didn't know what I was going to do with the first one either. I kind of...
Validator, if I did some bigger lines, spoken like a true drug addict. Madrid could also do different shaped lines for close rocks versus further rocks.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's just bits of eraser everywhere. Oh, I didn't even notice you jumped up there, Bulma. You supervising? It's very helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna do it so that chat can... There you go. Thank you for supervising, pretty kitty. Very helpful. Good. Okay, so... Kind of need a piece of tape.
How is Capsule Corporation doing?
She's taking a break from doing anything to focus on cat chores, such as Scream. That's it, that's all the cat chores. Axel does most of the crime-related ones. Not well, though. Actually, you know what? That's not true. We both have to keep our bathroom doors shut, because if we leave them open, Ulma absolutely tears through the leaves of the plants that we have in there. Like, Jacob will have his open for less than 10 seconds, and she'll know, and she'll be trying to get up onto the bench to bite him. She is a wench. Okay, so... Possibly... I'm trying to think, chat. Do I want it to be like do I want people to know it's the water? Like it's a water splash too, or does it not matter? Does it not matter at all? Okay, I'm not hating this. It's a bit different from what I thought I was gonna do, but if this... oh, I didn't like that one. I think it started too close to the car, actually, is the problem. I need to stand up and look at it. You know what? I think this will do. So the reason I've gone for this chat. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing it this way is I've got lines that are both jagged and wavy here, and I guess it gives off the like explosion and also the like water waviness. I don't hate that. So what am I doing first? Let's do the thicker lines first, and then we'll go back and do some of the thinner ones. Okay. And then I'll do some thinner lines. You can't actually tell that they're that much thinner, but... I kinda can. Okay. You know what? I do not hate that. I am kind of okay with how that turned out. It's definitely got a lot more going on than the other photo, but I think it's okay. I am wondering if doing some little lines next to these would add something. Maybe. Why not? Fuck it. Why not? I don't actually think that added anything at all, but that's okay. Does not really matter. Okay.
Palette data. Additional lines make them look less electric and more bendy.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to stop before the too much gene takes over. And try and figure out where the eraser is. That I know exists here somewhere. No? Yes. And I'm going to try and get rid of some of the lines in pencil that are sort of just floating around right now. You won't see them a great deal. Actually, you know what I'll do first? We can do that while the rocks are drying. Let's just glue the rocks first. I'm much happier with this than I thought I was going to be, Kadrid, so, like, don't... You get some credit for this too. Fucking hate super glue, man. Okay. So this is a rock that's gonna take a lot to stay put. I actually may need to go get another tube. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need to go get another tube. God damn it. Alright. This one's pretty much empty. Do we have super glue upstairs, or do I need to go downstairs to find it? Oh, his headphones are on, chat. I'll be right back. Going up and down stairs in Goth Stompers is definitely in my, like, 50 least favorite activities. 4 AM time for bed? No worries, Pally. You've been up late. Thank you. Rock on, brother. Have a great sleep. Thank you for hanging around while we do whatever the fuck this is. I appreciate it greatly. Alright. Oh no. The super glue is just fucking pouring out, chat. Like, completely unbidden. Oh my god. Just keeps coming. That's what she said. Damn. Okay, let me put the fucking nozzle on. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this one we haven't glued down yet. Oh, dude, it's just pouring out. Was it like here? Yeah, that looks about right. Oh gosh. Okay. This is super stressful.
What an absolute gusher of a glue tube.
Oh my god, I have never seen a super glue act like this. It's just like, it wants to go. Holy shit. It's all over my hands, chat. It is all over my hand. Oh, and the painting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Fuck! God damn it. I fucking hate super glue. Oh. Well, I have it absolutely coating my hands. This is the weirdest I've ever seen a super glue act. Oh, nope.
Agreed. It happens to all of us. Wait, I forgot you're not a dude.
I'm absolutely capable of it, thank you very much. I'm actually changing the way that the shape, this rock is sitting because the colouring in it, oh, you guys can't see that. The colouring in this one is, will it focus? No. It's got cool layers in this one. So I'm gonna change the way that's sat. I've lost track of which ones I have glued because of all of that. Also. Okay. Distracted by the amount of glue on my hands too. Okay.
Glacier crest, forgot cake.
Mm-hmm. It's just because I have such a dominating presence, right? Alright, so this is I think the last one. Okay. Gonna put the cap on that and be pissed off about all of the glue on my hands. But while they are drying, we can go back in with the eraser. Try and be kind of gentle so we don't accidentally make this worse.
Be gentle, don't want to get your rocks off.
Well, the part that got super glue on it, I can't erase the pencil from, so that's just going to be there forever. Love that. That's fine.
Von Lauter, are those natural earth stones?
Hey, Von Lauter. These are rocks that we've collected over time and tumbled. So, some of these are from the ocean up near the border between the US and Canada. Some of these are from rally events that we've been to. There's a couple from Yellowstone. Well, not from Yellowstone, you can't take rocks from Yellowstone, but from the way to Yellowstone. And there's a few that friends have given us. There's a little bit of everything. But we tumble them all. And then we didn't know what we wanted to do with them when we'd finished tumbling them. And there's lots of ideas online, but wanted to see if my idea here would come to life. And it kind of has, and I kind of love it. I'm very happy with how this turned out. This turned out better than how I thought it was going to turn out, so... Cool. Whereabouts are you based? Because obviously you don't have to be too specific if you don't want to be, but lots of cool stones from different places in the world. I grew up in a town that had a lot of fossils in cliff walls and such, so you could go around and get fossils like that. My grandparents travel Australia picking up gemstones and go to all the shows and such. My brother makes jewelry, so he has an interest in rocks as well. I just like them because they're fun to look at, and the process of tumbling them is so satisfying. Alright, so we managed to get rid of a lot of the gunk there. I am gonna go over the car as well. Oh wow, yeah, I don't think we've got anything volcanic in our collection. That's super cool. I am too much of a little sissy to go anywhere near anything that's that active. I mean, the closest would probably be Yellowstone, and look, the best place to be if Yellowstone was going to erupt is Yellowstone, because at least then we'll die quickly. The rest of the US will die slowly. So, and you also can't pick up rocks from a national park like Yellowstone, which 100% makes sense, and I'm glad they have that rule, but it also is a little bit of a shame. I am very, very pleased with this chat. Yay! This also took so fucking long. We've been here for 3 hours. We've been here for 3 hours, chat. We haven't even started doing the painting for these. Oh my god. Let me get that pair of scissors out of the way. So, missed a spot there. There's a bunch of like eraser crud all over this now that we're gonna try and get rid of. I'm too scared to move the paint or the art in a way that might make the rocks fall. I'm pretty happy with that. It proves that the first one wasn't a fluke. Yeah, so it's a lot of trial and error with a rock tumbler, so we had to learn, like, you can't put hard rocks and soft rocks together, so you have to learn how to tell them apart, because they'll, like, shatter and such. You have to learn, like, which kinds of ceramic and powder and stuff to put in with them. But it's a really fun hobby once you get the hang of it, because you can put the rocks on to tumble, forget about it for a week, do like 15 minutes of work to get them onto the next cycle, and then you're done. So it's a hobby that requires almost no time. Look, it was one time. It was one singular time. You guys are the worst. I bit a rock one time. Okay? You can't even see where I chipped my tooth. One time. This is fucking sick, chat. I'm gonna go around and... Okay, yeah, so some of these rocks are, like, not glued on at all. So, I definitely need to give a bunch more time before I try and lift this. But I am really, really happy. One time. You bite a rock one time. Okay, so chat, we have, I can't move this one, but we now have 2 of these. Can I actually just like, oh geez, no, this is gonna make shit fall off the table. Actually, hang on. Hold, chat. I'm professional. I'm gonna try and make room for both of them to be on the table. I'm considering what to do next. Like, I know I have all of these, like, jerry cans to paint. But I'm kind of done sitting at this desk tonight. Like, that was a long time to sit at the desk. So I'm thinking that I may do the jerry cans, like, this weekend, potentially. Cause, yeah, I just really don't want to sit here, in this seat for too much longer. But I want to get both of these in the shot. And then we know that our next one is going to be this, which I think is going to be so much easier than what we just did. So let me get all of the crap. Oh god, a bunch of that went on the floor. Out of the way. My craft station is getting a bit out of hand right now. Oh, and I've had the fig Newtons sitting here this whole time and I forgot to eat them. Whoop. My bad. Okay, so... Fig glutens, Okay. Let me throw all this in the bin. Fuck, I keep dropping it. God damn it. It's all well and good for me to get this into my hands, but then I have to figure out how to open the damn bin. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Hi, baby. Hi, Oma. Hi, Oma. All right. I can shimmy that in there. The laptop's gonna get taken over a bit here, but this is it. Oh, the focus. Why is this one in particular fucks with the autofocus of the camera? No idea why. But these are super, super cool. And I am very, very proud of how they've turned out. Like, there you go. I can do it like that. And you can see that whole thing. So, one, and if I do this, then you can maybe see both. Oh, hang on. If I do it that way, you can see both. There we go. You can see both if I do that. Amazing. These are gonna look so cool when I do all three and have them up on the wall. But this used up almost all of our rocks. So I'm a step ahead of you on that, Kadrid, and I'll show you in a second. This I don't yeah, we're down to only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 rocks left, and they're all like ostrich egg rocks, so they're too big. I could probably have like 3 or 4 of them on the next painting max. So let me show you where I'm planning on hanging them. I don't know how. Hang on. Let me turn the camera so I can actually see. There's a kitty over there. And all the peanut boxes for all the things we feed. Oh, it's upside down. Oh no. Hang on, let me fix that. I'm not even sure which camera this is to fix it. Not that one. Hold on. Hold, chat.
I feel so tall.
That's how I feel in the goth boots. There we go. Okay, that's the way we want this. So we're gonna put them. Oh, you can see our fish tank. Cute. So Jacob's playing Elden Ring over there. Stairs up to the thing. Fish tank there. And then there's a space right here. And that's where I'm thinking. Hang on, where's the... So like... like either the 3 of them stacked vertically, or we could do like, hang on. We could 1, 2, 3, which I kind of like. All right. That's the plan anyway. Also, me, go that way. More ball marking? Yes. Yeah, I think that's gonna be sick. Hi.
Yeah, the sideways might look cool, like a rally race comic book.
She's such a distinguished lady, chat. You're such a distinguished little lady. And she is a chonker. Okay. Do. All right. So, what I'm thinking, chat, is that I am going to end the stream here. We'll find someone quickly to raid. Please stick around for the raid if you can. I'm gonna do more craft. Like tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll stream it. I will be back Monday for sure. And hopefully by the time I am live on Monday, I'll know if I am employed. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't do craft streams crazy often, just because usually when I want to do arts and crafts, it's like my time. Gaming is sort of more social for me these days than it is like chill out. So having something like this is really, really nice. Do we want to raid Forest? Let's raid Forest. We never get to raid Forest. I'm gonna raid Forest. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be back Monday. We'll find out if I'm employed. Chat, if I'm employed, do we want to just do a 24-hour stream next week? Because I'm not going to be able to stream again consistently for a minute if I get employed. Do we just want to do a 24-hour stream next week? And also, let's be honest, if I am not employed, I could probably still do the 24 hours since I'm not going to be busy. I'll hash some things out. Anyway, get out of here. Go see Forest. Much love! I'm gonna go walk around the house in my goth stompers.